everybody. The plan for the day is there is no plan. This very unpredictable day, I am out and about trying to find things for 3 upcoming trips, and none of them are related in the least, so I need to stop here and there to find things. But I did stop at J. Crew because they were having a huge sale, and one of the places I am going, I need a lot of casual clothes, and this was the place to go. And I'm going to show you what I got. One of the things was this little short sleeve sweater. Now, I wore it out of the store. I told them, I said, I'm just going to keep this one on. So they took the tags off for me because I was wearing a top. It's a Michael Kors top, and it has, I was wearing a cami under it, and then the Michael Kors top, and I was roasting. And so I thought, I think I'm just going to wear this out of the store, and I did, and I love it. And I'll show you what I am wearing. If I can turn the camera around in a minute, I'll go outside the car and show you. But I have that in the bag, the J. Crew bag. The second thing I got was, well, I got so much. They had a wonderful sale. I bought this. They had them advertised as beach sweaters, but I need them for a trip we are going on that has very cool weather. Let me see where, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going right this minute because we're going to try to get everything completed on the travel plans, but the temperature right now is 59 degrees. Now, that may not sound that cool, but if you live in South Florida where it's hot and humid, it can be only a 10 degrees difference, but if there's no humidity, it feels much, much cooler. So I'm afraid I'm going to be cold. And I'd rather take a few things that I can layer and then be happy about that. So I got this one. Look at this beautiful, like a seafoam green. Isn't that pretty? It has the crew neck. It has long sleeves. I can wear this over a nice little white tee and I'll have a layer. And I can always just tie this around my waist or something if I get warm. And I found these adorable high-waisted, wide leg, pocketed. Look at these adorable pockets on the front. It's like a little pat pocket right there. And I'm trying to see if there's a name for these for you. I'll try to link all of this for you. But they are the tiniest little blue stripe. Look at that. Oh my gosh. But the best part about the whole thing is I found a coordinating sweater, and look at this blue. I love, love, love that. It pairs beautifully with these slacks. With a pair of cute loafers, I am good to go. I am loving this. Gorgeous. It also has the crew neck, long sleeves. What if I get there and it turns about 90 degrees? I'm gonna have to start over with the shopping. Oh my gosh, it's exhausting. Okay, then what else did I find? I found this sweater. It is also crew, I guess that's why they call it J. Crew. Everything has a crew neck. Crew neck. Now it does have just a straight sleeve. It doesn't have any gathering on the bottom of the sleeve. There's no cuff. And it is taupe and white horizontal stripes, and I plan to wear this with a pair of white slacks, maybe a pair of cute white tennis shoes, or I have some loafers that are taupe color. I think they're suede though. Maybe I can get away with that. So we have 1, 2, 3. I really like this. It's a heathered texture to it. And I'm wearing the 4th top, and I bought a pair of slacks. So if I can't make do with that, I am in trouble, aren't I? I don't know. I'm going to be gone for a while. But, you know, I could do some shopping while I'm there. So we're taking several times away from home this summer, and luckily they're not all back to back. I will be gone for several days, 1 week, come home, repack, be gone for a while, come home, repack, and then we'll be gone for quite a while. And so we're going to be back and forth, and I've already started packing, and I'm packing in different compartments. What I'm doing is setting up one suitcase for one trip in one corner of a guest room, one suitcase in another corner, and then I have a rack for the big trip because I don't want to start packing it. I'll forget what I've packed, and I want to be more organized. So that's my way of organizing that trip. But let me tell you what I'm wearing today, because we're going to be out and about, and I just went casual. I'm wearing, of course, the J. Crew top. This is a necklace I've had for a while, and I think I've told you about that. I think I linked it on another video. I'm wearing Alwand Vahan bracelets. These are, I think this one is called the Acorn, and I'm not sure what this is called. I love my Alwand Vahan because I can wear them kind of elevated casual, or I can wear them dressy, depending on what I pair it with. And I have a stack of them, and some of them are really a little too dressy for daytime, so I leave those for evening wear. Oh, here, I was looking for my sunglasses. I'm wearing, what are these? These are Celine. No, they're not Celine. These are Chloe sunglasses. I'm a wreck today, aren't I? They're a bit dramatic, don't you think? But actually, I do like to wear these when we go on vacation. So I may pack these away too. They're kind of different. I like them. They take up about half of my face though, but that's okay. And I'm carrying this YSL bag. You've seen this. It's the raffia bag. And I will link the video about this bag at the end of this video because I get so much use out of this. And I get a lot of compliments. So if you buy this, expect to be stopped and asked about it. And I'm wearing the Chanel sandals. I've had these a while. They're not new. So they're pretty well worn out. I wear them quite a bit because they're a neutral color. And I'm wearing Michael Kors jeans, and I'm going to take a full-length picture so you can see everything I'm wearing, because if you're interested, I will have everything linked. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. Well, I also wanted to tell you about this before we leave. This book was on my list of summer reading, and you'll remember I showed this to you several weeks ago. Well, I've now read it, and I want to recommend it. I don't want this to slip by you. If you love memoirs or autobiographies, read Christy Brinkley's Uptown Girl. It's written with Sarah Tolan. It is excellent. It is one of the best memoirs I've read in a long, long time. She is very descriptive in her writing, and you feel like you're in the moment, and that is a good writing style. And I just really had enjoyed this book. It is storytelling after storytelling. She has had quite a life, especially telling about Billy Joel, because there are things about Billy Joel I had no idea about. Now, there is a documentary about Billy Joel coming out in July on HBO, so I'm not going to miss it. It's a 2-part documentary, and I want to see if they match up, if her story and his story matches up. But I think this girl has been in love a million times. She has so many encounters, wonderful men in her life that turned out to be not so wonderful, and some that were all right. And she just has really, really had a very very fiery life and loved this. It is something that I'm going to pass on. I'm going to give this to a friend and let them read it, and they can pass it to somebody else and share in the fun. So if you haven't read Christy Brinkley's Uptown Girl, give it a try. There's the back cover and the front cover. Highly recommend that. I don't want you to miss a good book. I have an ongoing list of things I need, and none of them are going to be in the same place. So we're going to be in and out of the car. Okay, I'm getting ready to run in the grocery, and I'm noticing in my camera that someone has left a cart out in the parking lot, and that is the most lazy thing. I find that so annoying that someone can't take the time to go put the cart away, but that's the way people are. And then I think I'm gonna go and wash this car, because my husband mentioned that he wanted to sell this car and get a new one, and I really dread that because I lost my mother's wedding ring, and I'm 98% sure it is somewhere in this car, and I have looked everywhere in the car and cannot find it. So I know when the car's gone that I don't have any hope of ever finding that ring again, but that's just the way things go. You win some, you lose some. And then what else do I have to do? Just other little mundane things today. Nothing super fun for you, my dear friends. So remember that I am going to be in and out of town for the summer, and creating videos and then editing them and then posting them to YouTube can sometimes become dicey when you're in and out of town. So I may not post every week for the next bit, but you can always look on Instagram, because Instagram is much easier for me to post. Just, just a little reel here and there, or a photo, and you know what's going on. However, if you will tap the subscribe button and tap the notification bell, you'll be notified every single time I post on YouTube. And I hope you have a great weekend. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, remember to tap that subscribe button. And you can always follow me on Instagram. Bye.